on an accident, you have to have witnesses, right?
That's a great question, BT. The simple answer, no, you do not have to have a witness. Sometimes liability is clear. Both parties will basically agree who is at fault. But it never hurts to have witnesses. I say the more witnesses, the better. The more people that can corroborate your story and what you say happened, especially in a case where you tell the officer you had the green light, the other driver says that they had the green light. Well, that can't both be true. And so to have a witness that corroborates your story is extremely helpful in those cases. In really any case, it just bolsters your argument.
Seems to me, too, that's another good argument for the police report. A police officer can't take sides, but sometimes the way he fills out the report, car B ran into the back of car A, that's very helpful.
On police reports in the state of Alabama, I know for sure there is a portion of the report that says that the primary contributing unit. And most all the time, the officer will take all the information and he will put one of the units down. That's very helpful when you're trying to work through a case.
Especially if he's written something down that was clear to him, that's going to look pretty good in court for you, right?
You know, rec reports are not going to be admissible in court. It's just the law in Alabama.
Yeah.
But if the officer has some type of knowledge, his own personal knowledge, he witnessed something, he talked to people out there, that type of information can get into evidence.
His report's not admissible in court. What about the officer? If it went this far where you had a real trial, can you call the officer?
You can call the officer, and you often do call the officer for what they
witnessed. And that's
witnessed.
certainly admissible,
What
he saw.
It is. The officer can take the stand, but the report, there may be a couple exceptions, but for the most part, that report is not going to be admissible, but you can and often do call the officer.